Early in the morning.
Yo, what's going on, the people? Them, it's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and as you can see, we are back with the reaction video. I don't think I've done reaction videos since Blue Therapy, I'm not sure, so I'm back with another Centrl special. So as you can tell from the title, we're gonna be reacting to Full Disclosure. Now, obviously, I'm gonna be jumping in from episode 2, car. I already did a video on episode 1 talking about the Castillo situation with the baby and stuff. I've already watched it and already done a video on it, so I didn't think I was gonna do reaction videos, but you know what, I'm down to do reaction videos, I'm on it, so let's go. So I'm at work today. I actually, truth be told, yeah, I recorded this video yesterday at home, only 1 minute of it, so I haven't actually seen the episode, but I got 1 minute in to the video. It was just a trailer and I had some technical difficulties. My camera died and some memory card issues, so I stopped it straight away and thought, shit, let me just record it at lunch tomorrow and try and get it done for this evening, all right? So listen, like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me, all of that. If you want to support your boys merch, in the description below. Now guys, I'm ready. You know, listen, my Blue Therapy reactions, they were going viral, dog, yeah? So I feel like, you know, it's good to get back into the reaction kind of bag, and you know, Centrl have got good shows that are entertaining, do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's going to be very controversial. I feel like it's going to be very enjoyable. The title of this episode is Our Daughter is Deaf and You Ducked Out, bro. This is a deadbeat dad series. So you listen, as I said, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Now let's done the waffling thing and get straight into this video. Part 2 of this will be obviously in my normal setting with my sofa, all of that. So let's go.
Our daughter's deaf. She doesn't have hearing, and I had to deal with that by myself from the day.
No, you didn't.
What's her condition called?
You don't sit.
Yo, they're getting straight in.
What am I lying about?
Yo, they got straight in. I told you, deadbeat dad series. I done told you. Let's go. Oh wait, where's the camera? Yeah, because obviously it's gonna be there, I think, on your screen. So let me just let me.
Why do you feel that you weren't there as much as you should have been? You were out just doing you.
Anyone that's really ever been on the road knows you don't ever really jump off the road. You just take it a little easier.
Why are you baiting the ting, bro? This guy. I know he's not about to blame the road on him not being there. Come on, bro.
Hi.
You alright?
Good, thank you.
What's up?
Yeah. So obviously, I invited you here.
You did?
And through some very, very long issues, we are here. But we've known each other for how many years? 16? 16 years. I was 15.
Yeah,
so.
I told you, man. I met you, you was just a snotty-nosed little kid.
Whatever. Okay, so I was 16, so yeah. 15 when you met me, so that's literally...
The hell?
17 years I've known you. And we have a daughter, she's 14.
They had kids.
In my image.
They had kids
Yeah,
young,
she looks
boy.
exactly like you.
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, no, I wanted to bring you here because obviously we've never really had a conversation about basically everything that's transpired from the minute that we met to now. Obviously, we had
That's a lot of years.
our daughter when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I was 16 when I was,
No, I was
found out I
20.
was pregnant. No, you weren't.
I was 20. I turned 24 months later, 3 months later.
Okay. Wait, no, I was 17 when I had her,
Yeah.
and then you turned 20 3 months later.
Ah, my
yeah?
guy, you like them young things, yeah?
I feel like you abandoned your daughter.
We're getting straight in.
I feel, and
That's a stretch.
My perception of abandonment and yours may be two different things, but
Yeah,
I feel
yours
like,
is nonsense.
Yeah.
Mine's like, alright, look.
okay,
Nah, sorry, go on, go ahead.
I feel that you've not really played an active role in her life. Maybe in the last few years, I would say that you've probably been more present, but I would say in her upbringing, I feel that you just really wasn't there, and it had a massive effect on her. And I don't think you actually know the effect that it had on her because you weren't there to see it. I feel like you more cared about how it affected me, but you never.
So where was I?
Lorona, that is a question.
Why does he smirk like that?
There, where do you think I was?
I think you were out living your life.
Okay.
I think you were out just doing you, and you were just like, Evan's got this, she's cool, she can have
Nah, no, stop the cap. You know full well I never thought you had this. Because I'll tell you openly, like, you know full well I never thought you had this.
If you didn't think I had it, if you didn't think I was looking
This
after
guy's rude,
my daughter
fam.
in the best way I could, then why weren't you there more?
You know what I'm saying? It's going to take me a minute to fathom the nonsense.
Alright, okay, alright.
So, I'm not going to sit and lie and say, yeah, I was there, like, fully active as a parent. Because you know I wasn't. Yeah? But don't
Act like
dare make out like, oh,
weren't.
you know, I was just totally absent. Like you
No, I'm not
you and I
saying
never
you
grew
were
up with our
totally
fathers. Yeah? So, you know what absent is. We both know absent
and
is.
I don't think you were totally...
You just said it, though. I was absent.
No, I said that
She
I
said
feel like you
abandoned.
her.
I feel like in your head, it's nice. It's like a nice little story. You know, you go and you tell people he wasn't there, so I did this all by myself.
Yeah.
Like, say, oh, you know, you did it by yourself. You're such a strong black woman.
It's true, a lot of women do that, but
Okay.
I'm not getting them vibes here. I'm getting them deadbeat dad vibes.
Maybe.
Wait, did you say percentage?
Can't listen.
No, but if you could put a percentage on the...
50. No, at least 50. At least
50. They're about 15 maybe.
60.
Laverne.
Give or take 5%.
I said 50%.
50%.
Give or take.
15
This is
fam.
what I'm saying.
10, 15
we
fam.
are worlds apart because I would say you were there 15%.
No, you live in a different happy world.
Where you live, where I live. The whole
You
point.
say we're worlds apart.
So this is
Brother,
what happened in my
I'm psychic.
case.
Yeah.
When I found out I was pregnant, you were for it. You were like, yeah, let's keep. You even told your mum, and I remember sitting down with your mum.
So he's the one
and I was
encouraging
like,
it, yeah?
baby.
Yeah.
I remember her saying,
Yeah, I remember.
You can even live here if your mum kicks you out.
Yeah.
Do you remember my mum was actually trying to kick me out?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I remember having her, and then for the first year, I'm going to put my hands up. Fantastic father.
Damn right.
First year of her life.
Oh my days, I was about to give him credit. Like,
Because
damn
you
right.
had her 50% of the time. You would turn up, you would look after her. But then, after that year, you ducked out.
I didn't duck out, bro. Maybe. What year was that?
2008.
Yeah. I was in jail a lot that year. Remember, I went to
Okay,
jail.
so 2009, 10, 11, 12,
It
13,
stretched
14,
into
15.
2009. Yeah. And then obviously, you know.
No, I don't.
Look, anyone that's really ever been on the roads or whatever you call it knows you don't ever really jump off the roads. You just take it a little
Oh, so that's where that came
The
from.
road above
Okay.
your daughter.
Even if I wasn't so active.
Let me just pause that real quick, yeah? I hate that mentality. Like, bro, you cannot use road as a excuse. Now, I'm not saying for whatever reason you had to jump on the street in the streets for when you were young. I'm not saying, listen, life's hard, I understand. I ain't judge no one. You know, I've got friends, whatever, you get it. But the point is, your choice is to stay on the roads. If you go jail or you are on the roads and you get caught up in police, that's your fault. That's not the daughter's fault. That's not your baby mum's fault. That's your fault. So this whole road thing, like, oh, I was in jail. Okay. And what? If anything, that's even worse. You got yourself in so much trouble. You got caught and went jail, and you couldn't be there for your daughter. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how many youths this guy's even got, to be honest. I'm assuming he's got one kid, but boy, he could have about 3 or 4 or 5.
Like, there was times when I was still doing a lot of nonsense. And therefore, I didn't really want you to, you know, you knew anyway, but...
Yeah, but you've never said this to me because, no. All I've ever known is that...
Our first date, the first time I took you out, what happened?
You got arrested.
No, I didn't get arrested. What happened?
You got
we were
stopped
walking,
and searched.
and what did he say to you?
So I know he said something that, like...
He basically pulled man up and said,
sure you want
do you know my man? Do you know who you're going out with?
Yeah, something like
this
that.
This does...
I should have run from
Yeah,
there.
but the point is, you knew from day dot.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Remember, I'm not denying.
So
at 15 years of age, the area that I grew up
don't
in,
make it sound like he was paedophile.
okay.
I was only 2 years older than you.
Okay.
Free.
I just said.
All she was saying at 15,
Yeah,
brother, he's insecure that he went for them young things,
It
brother.
doesn't matter what you think. It's what I'm
Breeding
saying.
them young things,
That's about how
boy.
it sounded at 15. Come on.
When I was 15 years of age,
Yeah.
because we can have a proper conversation.
Oh,
Because we've
cool.
never done it. This is how I feel like our conversations go. You don't really take it seriously.
Yeah, man's just laughing and that. I don't understand this,
At
bro.
15 years of age,
Big man as well.
meeting someone like you, I'd never met anyone. That was different to me, different to the world I'd grown up in. So I was infatuated when I met you because it was like, oh, bad boy, oh my God, I've never seen this
That's a
before.
lot of girls think like that, man.
When I found out I was pregnant, it was a shock to me, but cool, we were doing what we were doing. It was going to happen.
Yeah.
But my issue is not your lifestyle. My biggest issue is our daughter's death. She doesn't have hearing, and I had to deal with that by myself from the day.
No, you didn't.
What's her condition called?
Her.
I don't know.
Okay. What age was she diagnosed deaf?
Like 5.
No, 3.
Man said like 5.
Age.
I was close.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Man said I was close.
No,
But
because
I
you
noticed,
weren't
we did, my
there.
whole family, we all noticed things though. And don't act like I wasn't there, but I was taking care of regular.
To where?
To my mum, what do you mean? To my mum's house?
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. Where was the hospital?
Deadbeat dads. Where's the hospital, bro?
I did it by myself.
You weren't there, bro.
I'm trying to say to you, you weren't there.
just me.
And I'm saying, as somebody who was
What the
17, I was going to college. I was working a full-time job. I had a daughter and she was deaf. I just needed...
She wasn't deaf at birth though, bro. So
No, at 3 years of age.
Why are you
I
such a
just-
fucking...
20 then.
Right, I needed a little bit of support.
Fam, I feel like you were too busy arguing with man about getting no support rather than telling me, like, don't get me wrong, there's probably a couple of things, like, but you never told me about no appointments or nothing like that, like, Leron, come to this one, come to this one, because you had been resigned to, yeah? Oh, he's not going to do it anyway, so let me just do it out. Like,
No, Laverne, it gets to a point where I call you, your phone's off or you don't answer, and I very much realise I can't even get hold of you to give you any information. I've spent more time not speaking to you as a parent, as a co-parent, than I have speaking to you.
She
Because
tried
you're not
so
somebody, you would
hard.
avoid my calls. Do you remember when I used to do ridiculous things like call you and call you again and call you again because I needed your help. And I wasn't adverse to admit that I needed your help. It was very overwhelming.
Nah, I don't believe it was that. I don't believe it was that.
Man just said I don't believe it was that. Like, what do you mean? She's telling you what it is, bro. She's telling you what it is.
Fast forward now. Kaya's got her cochlear implants. Boom, everything's gravy. What then? Like what? So, alright, let's think about the timeline. Our first year, I was amazing.
First year, you was amazing.
Shine light out my ass. Cool. Second year, I was ghost.
Disappeared.
Third year, so alright, cool. I said, I was in and out them times, yeah, and 09.
Her schools didn't know you.
What?
Her
Of course the school knew me. I used to
What's
go
the
to
name of
school.
her old school?
You know I knew, Evelyn, you know I know.
What's the name of your daughter's old
1 minute,
school?
give me a minute.
Okay.
It ain't a pop quiz, G. You should know this.
Hang on a moment, bro. Two people can't talk.
No, you're right. Go on.
I've forgotten. But I
Okay.
do know it.
What was the name
I've
of the
been
school
there
before
bare
that?
times. What do you mean?
The school
in
that
the
she
primary
did-
school.
Yeah, she had 2 primary schools.
The
right?
first primary school, I'll tell you exactly how to get there, fam. You come out of your mum's house, you go left. You go straight down to the top, yeah? And then freaking you turn right, fam, and it's down there. And
Man's been there once. They would give you directions, but he can't even tell you what it's school. They can't even tell you what it's
Cool.
called.
No, because okay,
Stop
no,
lying. Stop
I'm
lying.
not-
You know I know what it is.
No,
Alright, cool.
I'm saying to you.
Yeah, I don't know the name of it. That was time ago.
No. I'm saying to you that you were very absent.
Yeah.
So the 1 or
It's a
2
fact.
times that you would have picked her up does
my
not
God,
does
fam.
not compare.
Fam, do you want me to walk off on you, blood?
Sorry?
Stop making out as 1 or 2 times, fam. I remember walking in the snow with bits.
I remember
for
you
your
doing
ass.
that.
Exactly, so
I
stop
remember
making
you
out like I
doing-
was absent, fam.
I'm not going. See, I've never said the word absent. I said
You've said
abandoned.
like 9 times.
I said abandoned.
That's even worse.
Your daughter feels abandoned.
No, she doesn't. She loves me.
Really?
She does love me.
Yes,
Far,
she does.
far,
She
falling
does.
out.
She does love you because you are her father.
Bro, this guy
She's never gonna stop loving
Nah,
you.
is
nah.
trash,
We've had
bro.
conversations and she's been like, Dad,
Has she
you know
told
what?
you? Has she told you the trauma that she felt from the things that you used to do, like telling her that you'd come, and then she'd be waiting with her backpack and her coat.
Man, know about
I don't
this.
wanna hear stuff like that. Yeah, you know what?
You don't
stuff
wanna
like
hear
that.
it, but
Yeah,
it's the
I don't
truth.
hear it,
Has
'cause
she
that's
told
not
you
nice,
this?
is it? Has she told me that?
Has she told you this?
No, she hasn't.
When she used to sit there crying because you would tell her that I'm coming, and then you wouldn't turn up.
Listen, I didn't say, I was the first person to admit I haven't been perfect.
Listen, if you know it, listen, if you know, you know, innit? If I know what that feels like, innit, when you're waiting, you're expecting to see wherever, whoever, and they don't turn up, innit, and and it goes from not turning up once to ghosting completely. Bro, the problem with this man, yeah, is he's so arrogant. Do you understand? He's so arrogant. Now, I don't even know this guy. I don't give a shit about him, so I'm not gonna back him. I'm not gonna cuss him out. But he's extremely arrogant. He does not listen. He doesn't believe that. He's not listening to the fact that the mother of his child is categorically saying your daughter cried and had a traumatized childhood because you weren't there, factually. But he's just saying, no, that wasn't that. It wasn't that. I was there. She didn't say that. Like, bro, shut up and actually listen, my guy. Brother, nah, madness.
Yeah, but I've I feel like more than you give man credit for.
Okay.
I feel like I've done more than you give me credit for in the circumstances that I'm in.
Why do you feel that you weren't there as much as you should have been? Or do you feel like you were there as much?
Honestly, no. I told you, with the other 50% of the time, it was just I was doing stuff.
You were tending to your other children?
Nah, because even them, I wouldn't say I've been in their lives totally.
But I feel like you've been in their lives more than you've been in other lives.
I'm telling you right now, yeah. Kaya, April's lot, and Tristan. Blood. Even when I think about it.
How many kids
is this? You feel like you were there mostly for Kaya?
No. I feel like it was probably about even.
To be honest, I think the fact that Kaya has a brother that's the same age as her is an abomination.
How's that an abomination?
I feel like it's an abomination.
How?
That is.
Tapping two things at the same time. You both have you 7 months apart. What? That's not an abomination. That's joyous, fam. More kids in my image,
I can't
fam.
take it seriously. I actually can't. So Kaya knows that she has a brother, right? That's the same age as her, and you think that's okay for her to know that's what my dad was doing?
Listen, and this is one thing I always tell my kids, and especially my sons. One day we're going to sit and we're going to drink as men. You understand me? And you're going to have 2 things on the go. He's going to have 3 things on the go.
Oh, so you're advocating that for your son?
It's life, bro.
This is what you want for your children?
Listen, you know back in the day, you're this Bible nut, You're just a Bible nut. Guys used to father 12, 13, 14 kids, fam.
Yeah.
The aim was always to build a legacy. The aim,
you
two people
have
can't
9
talk at the same
children.
time. Can't talk at the same time.
You have 9 children. You look after your 9 children.
Yeah, I can. And I clearly do.
9!
They all clearly know me. They all love me, fam.
Lorraine?
Let's stop it. Let's
9.
Sorry.
Don't
He has
never in life think you can embarrass me, fam.
She ain't embarrassing you. You're embarrassing yourself, G.
You've been there to say you've been there. Yes, fam.
Oh my God, jeez, he's killing me.
My daughter's experience. Remember,
your daughter loves me, fam.
Right, but I can talk from her experience when I know the trauma she's gone through from feeling like you weren't in her life.
And there's also times that she will tell you, my dad is the most wonderful person alive.
Trust me. That's not what she's saying.
That's not what she's saying to you, my bro.
She doesn't hate you.
She doesn't hate you. Listen to me.
She loves you dearly.
Listen to me. You don't know the conversations I have with Kyle. Now listen to me. I would be a fool to sit here and tell you, oh yeah, you know, the kids don't think I'm not like. Again, I've not been the model father.
Do you remember when you didn't see Kyle for 11 months? 11 months.
Was I on the street?
You wasn't in jail. So you think 11 months is okay, and you can say, oh, but my daughter loves me.
Listen to me.
11 months you did not see your child.
There's certain times, Ev, yeah.
I mean, 11 months, it's kind of good to be honest. Try years.
I can't even be around you lot with some of the fuckery I'm keeping
But this is the first time I've heard it. The thing is, right?
You can kind of gauge it, bro.
No, I can't gauge it, Lerone, because as far as I'm concerned, you are supposed to be her father. I can't get hold of you. I don't see you for 6 months out of the year. I can't explain to our daughter where you've gone. She's going through a madness. Let me explain something to you. When a child has her hearing and then starts to go deaf, that's a traumatic thing. And Kaya has had to deal with that. Mental health, because she knows what it feels like to hear. That would be like us.
Just you're saying I wasn't around in them times,
and she needed.
I was not around in them times.
Brother, just listen.
Where were you?
I don't know, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't even know.
Having 3-hour head surgery.
Trash.
And you don't know where you were,
Trash.
and you're gonna sit here and tell me, but I was there.
I never said I was there. I was there like 50% of the time. So that's the other 50%.
Do you know what? Maybe.
No, I'm not even trying to mug
maybe
it.
the truth is you weren't there.
You're mugging it, bro.
Was needed. Maybe that's what it was then.
Alright, cool. We'll settle on that then.
Okay.
No. Hang on a minute. No, we won't settle on that.
Okay.
Because there's times when.
What?
Look, Ev.
Exactly.
Maybe I haven't been there when sometimes needed.
Yeah.
But don't I like, you know.
I just want you to understand, Lerone, being a teenage parent was one of the hardest things that I've ever gone through.
So why'd you do it then, cuz?
Because I found out that I was pregnant 4.5 months. And I had about 2 weeks to get an abortion, in which you convinced me not to get an abortion because you were going to be this amazing father. And then you were this amazing father, and then you ducked out.
I didn't duck
and then
out.
And you know, I'm just saying.
Why does he smile when he says that, bro? Like, take it fucking serious.
I'm trying to get an education. I'm trying to go to college. I'm trying to go to uni. I've got a full-time job because I need to raise my child, and I don't have you even just doing small things like picking her up from the childminders for me.
Oh my God.
The 1 or 2 days that you did that, Lerone, does not...
Ring Margaret now, blood. How do I remember her name? 10 years later. Margaret, fam. Don't ever try to... Hey, listen to me. Evelyn. And
you weren't there for the first year.
This is what I'm trying to say to you, yeah? You're trying to create the narrative that oh, he was not there, yeah? And I'm telling you, you are right.
Bro, he's a prime example of an absent dad in it. Simple as. As ammo to defend himself, he uses the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, even 10 times. Say he was there for his daughter 10 times. He will use that as ammunition to say, I was there, bro. But what is 10 times in your daughter's life? What is 20 times in your daughter's life? Over 14 years. Not seeing your daughter for 11 months. Your daughter has 3-hour head surgery, you're not there. She goes deaf, you're not there. Oh, but you picked her up one time from school. Oh, but you took her to after school club one time, and you get it, bro. Like that's not how the real world works. Do you understand? That's not how it works whatsoever. Like I don't understand how people can use that as ammunition. You weren't there. Facts. And I don't even need to know your life. I can just tell from body language. You've even admitted it. You weren't there. And I even said 15%. She said 15%. You know what I'm saying? Like clearly I know people like you. Do you understand?
He wasn't there the amount that you. But how on earth? You don't sit there and lie, bro.
So what am I lying about? What am I not telling the truth about?
You're trying to make it. I was not there.
No, I'm saying that the little you were there is no...
Brother, little,
does
simple.
not compare to the
simple.
that you weren't there. Because I don't think you actually were there for significant...
Bro, he's got 9 kids. You think he's got 9 kids and he wasn't there for this one? You think he's going to be there for the rest of them? You weren't there, bro. 9 kids. And this is what he was like with one of them. I wonder what the rest of the baby mamas are like. But it's trash.
Things in her life. I don't even think you know your daughter.
What?
I just said what I just said.
What the hell would you know?
What GCSE options is Kaya taking right now?
She's in year 10, fam.
What GCSE?
She's just gone into year 10, fam.
So what GCSE?
So I've got a whole year to find that out. Like, what are you talking about?
I can't.
I swear in year 9, you're only still doing sats.
No,
he is funny.
GCSEs.
But in year 10, you do mocks.
Your daughter has 6 options that she picks and you don't know any of them. What's her favourite colour? What's her best friend's name? You don't know your child.
Those are all frivolous
things that she cares about, that are important to her.
No, because she doesn't mention them when she rings
Because she doesn't talk to you like that.
Exactly.
She has you were saying to me just about an hour ago that when Kaya's with you, she doesn't really speak to you, she'll be on her phone. And I said to you that I have the complete opposite example.
Because she ain't comfortable around you, G.
Get her to shut up.
Yeah.
She's always talking.
I was like that around my own dad, bro. I weren't comfortable around him.
Because she doesn't really have a relationship. She has a very fickle relationship with you. Which is, okay, I know who my dad is. I spend time with him, but when I'm here, I'm on my phone. I don't really tell. She won't tell you the things about her life.
Listen.
When that girl's older, she reflects on moments like this.
Kick it with me a bit, but I wasn't ready. Listen, what you might understand is, in my old age now, you know what I'm saying, kids and that.
You're not old, you're 34.
What?
You're 34, it's really
growing up in Hackney has 10 years into your life, so I'm 44. Yeah? Get it right. So...
Man said growing up in Hackney has 10 years to your life,
kids
bro.
And that, yeah? I more want to spend time with the kids and stuff recently, if you hadn't noticed.
Alright.
So...
Okay.
I'm probably not ready for my kids to be at that teenage age where, you know, it's just all phone. Like, I try and get my sons to come out and play with me.
The problem is you've had too many children.
No, I haven't had enough, my guy.
5 baby mums, 9 children. You think that's not... You don't think...
I don't use that derogatory term.
Okay, mother of your children.
Brother.
Yeah, thank you.
And you don't think it's
Seems
enough?
like I've grown up a bit more than you, my friend.
No, do you know the only reason why I use that word, Lorraine, is because you use it all the time.
Well,
okay?
It's because I'm grown, cuz.
Okay, listen.
Man's grown.
You think you still need to have more children?
Should the lady fit enough to have my children come along, yeah?
Okay. I honestly feel
Sick?
your 9 children are a consequence of just poor decision making.
Don't you ever in your life call my children consequences. Little pipsqueak.
The truth of the matter actually is, Rowan, did you plan any of your children?
Is this guy for real? Is this a joke? Like, what's happening here? I don't understand.
What do you mean, like?
Did you plan any... I ask questions and you say, what do you mean?
When you're in it,
I'm speaking English.
When you're in it...
It's mad there's people that exist like this, you know. It's actually mad. People, this guy's a real human being, you know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Of course they're planned. But then after, when you hear the news that, oh, it's actually coming, it's a bit like, okay.
This is fantastic.
It's like,
this is great.
Maybe it's a
in
bit
this
like,
situation.
I need to...
Okay, all right.
But,
so in the situation they're planning, but later on, you think to yourself...
have I shied away from the duties of any of my kids?
Sorry.
Have I shied away from... Like, have I ever been one of them guys that's like, I just bang bare chicks, I'm one of them guys, bang bare chicks, I don't...
Yes!
That sounds exactly like you, fam.
So
9 children and 5 babies, and you don't think that's you?
Do all my kids know me? Do they all know me?
Yes, because you've been...
Do I send money to my kids? Do I pick my kids up? Do I pick my kids up from school? Do I teach my sons right from wrong?
Right from wrong. You just said...
Like,
Sorry, he just said, do I teach my kids right from wrong? Of course you don't. Well, actually, in fact, you do. You teach them wrong, bro. This guy literally said, yeah, when my sons are older, we're going to have conversations like a man and he's going to be juggling 2 things at the same time, rare Ted. Bro. But you know what, yeah, I got to say this though. Listen, I think he's trash, I don't rate him. However, I do have to look at the girl. And a lot of women do find themselves in this situation. I don't care about age, I don't care about infatuation, I don't care. A lot of women, they choose their men who they breed with wrong. And I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger, boy. I know a lot of women who have had kids with people they shouldn't have had kids with, and they don't like that opinion. They say, oh, you know, people can change. They weren't like that at the start. And rare tear, all this, I don't give a fuck, bro. I have to start looking at, these women have to start looking in the mirror and thinking their decisions, like who they get with. Because he clearly, if this is him now, at 34 years old, what was he like then? At 17, 18, 19, whatever the age was. Trash. So women have to do better with who they have kids with. I'm sorry. And men in general, humans in general have to. It's not just women. But I often see women complaining about the father of their children. Listen, you got with him, and you had kids with him, and the signs were there from the jump. Do you understand? But men are obviously men are the same with who they have kids with and who they impregnate, whatever. But honestly, women complain about their baby daddies. Listen, you got with them, innit? So I have to start looking at the women as well. But it is what it is.
I guarantee you, your baby mums are they're gonna say shit and it's gonna be opposite to what you said.
That's not.
I promise you.
Where's your phone at?
I promise
Brother,
you. Do you want me to play messages from Kiana from yesterday?
Nah, but yesterday was a different story.
Okay, but this is what you do, Lerone. What you do is quite typical.
Because I have a life, fam.
Hold on.
Because I've got stuff going on.
Because you got things to do. But what you don't is, at the cost of your child crying and being upset, that's your excuse. I've got things to do.
You weren't crying.
How do you know he won't cry?
How do you know? Literally, how do you know?
Okay, you're saying that you not turning up, your child wasn't crying, but you don't know because you weren't there.
Because I know, man.
Well, how do you know?
Because I just know.
You have a lot of opinions on your children in the moments that you're not even present in their life. That's the issue.
Listen to me, bro. And listen to me carefully.
Who does this guy think he is, bro?
I'm not even going to go into it.
Hackney Roadman and that.
Separate events. You know what I'm saying? Like,
one involves your child and one doesn't.
Listen to me. You know what? Because, as you know, I work nights and days, fam.
Yeah. This is a recent thing, Lauren. So
doesn't make a difference,
no,
but if it's recent, that means that my body's not even used to it as yet.
Okay.
So
what's the other 14 years is the point I'm trying to make.
What do you mean?
Okay. Kaya has siblings. She has a sibling that she hasn't even met. She hasn't even met her sister.
Yeah.
And that doesn't bother you. You don't feel anything about that.
I got brothers.
The only reason why Kaya even sees some of her siblings.
Say about you.
We went out of our way.
No,
to actually,
stop the cap.
So
you and Kiana are the only ones that have a relationship.
Exactly, because you literally ruined the relationship.
Ruined it.
You ruined the relationship between me and all of the other children's mothers.
Hey, listen to me, Ev.
So the reason why we don't talk, why don't we talk?
I don't know. Do you know what it is, brother?
Alright, let me show you.
I will tell you the exact reason.
Okay.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
I will tell you the reason.
Yeah.
Because y'all be cool trying to gain info and this and that and see, oh, this is another, like when the wrong goes missing, I can see where he's hiding at and all that stuff. But y'all actually fucking like each other. So when it goes left or when I start smashing one of you again and it's like,
you haven't said to me in years, don't do that.
Oh, brother, nobody don't want to smash me.
I'm glad.
Even if I had to piece together 10 different women to equal you,
right.
I would do that.
I'm glad. I'm not even trying to argue. I'm actually happy.
No,
okay. No one's arguing. Please do it.
Anyway, back to the. Hey,
this is the mother of his children. Sorry, can I just pause that? He was like, she said, "Oh, baby mums," and he was like, "Don't disrespect. Don't use that derogatory term." 5 minutes later, I would piece together 10 different girls to equal you. I would, bro. You're disrespectful. Simple as. I don't know, man. These men here need to grow up, bro.
Y'all form an alliance, but it's a fake alliance. Now, when it goes left, man, I'm gonna come back and like, oh, the wrong sabotage it. No, nigga, these ain't your friends in the first place. Why on earth would you try to make an allegiance?
Okay, so that...
And that makes a... Listen, while we're here, brother, yeah? Why go for that Carlos thing, fam? You don't, like, even that, fam, you did some sideways shit with that, fam.
Who's Carlos?
And you want to talk about me ruining and shit, like, fam, you had me rolling around with this fucking kid, knowing full well y'all two was something. Like, don't have me rolling around with the kid. You're lucky I took that sofa. I could, like, you know what I'm saying to you?
Okay, cool.
You were the first person that should know, brother, it's not always like that.
Okay, so let me explain something to you. I'm going to go through one by one. My biggest issue with you, I don't care how you feel about me now.
I don't give
Yeah? But my biggest issue with you is you would not let me breathe. If you thought I was dating someone, if you thought... There were times you used to stalk me outside my house, stand outside my bus... Remember the bus stop that was outside my house? There were times I used to find you in my house, broken into my house. You wouldn't let me live. So then I had to live a life where I had to lie to you about anyone I was dating, anyone I was doing a thing with, because you actually weren't. And no, hold on, because you just
psycho, bro.
I was siding with you on that. I was siding with you on that.
Okay, but
there was a time I was moving real fucking...
you were moving mad.
But I was in love with your ass at the time.
But I understand that. But the point of the matter is, at that time, it almost was like in order. Do you know what? I'm going to share something with you. The reason why I was even messing with you is because I knew if I act like we're a little something, this man's going to be here for his child. And you know exactly what happened?
Wow.
When I would do that, you would be there for your child. You'd take her to school, you'd pick her up. And I got in this whole world of knowing that
That's toxic.
I have to do something with you.
So how did we come... Don't.
No.
That sounds weird,
No. But it's not how you think I'm saying it. I'm saying that I almost had to pretend to be
so how did we come out the other
with
side of that? How did we come out the other side of that?
I'm just going to address what you said before.
Go ahead.
The reason why me and all of your children's mothers do not talk, barring one, is because, yes, we would try to speak to each other and get information, because you would be sleeping with about 4 people at the same time, telling each person that you weren't doing a thing with the other. And then what would happen is you would then get to a point where you would now start telling one baby mum or one person, oh, this one doesn't like you, this one said this, because you knew us being friends and actually having an alliance meant that you couldn't do your shit.
No, I didn't.
That was it.
No, I didn't.
And then years later, our children do not have a relationship because you really know, because but Lerone, they don't, because Kaya sees her siblings maybe 3 times a year, and that's not good enough, because that's your job. So why
I went years without seeing my brother because of my dad, bro.
Number one, you know, AIDS.
People don't understand that this is traumatic shit for a kid, for real.
Yeah? So they've got numbers, you know. They've all got phones. They've got each other's numbers. They can talk. Bro.
But they don't.
Okay.
They don't have that relationship.
All right, they're not. Listen. All right, me and my brother, yeah? On my dad's side, I didn't grow up with him. I don't chat to him every day, bro. I don't chat to him as much as I do Jarrell. But we're deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? I roll heavy with him. That's my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Kaya doesn't go 1 week without speaking to Reese and Ivana. So that's what
because you and Kiana have a relationship, bro.
Exactly.
She's got Tristan's number. She's got Lewis's number.
No, but this is the point I'm trying to make. Because of all of the things that you did over the years that I feel like you're failing to recognise, you don't realise that you actually really damaged the relationship between all of your children's mothers to the point where there are... Hold on.
No.
Can I just finish what I am saying?
Go ahead.
Which has now resulted in now years of damage.
I wish you would just listen.
Issues that
just stop, shut your mouth and open your ears, innit?
To some of them, I don't know if they'd even speak to me. I don't know. I'd happily speak to them because I would be happy for Kaya.
You know, A is happy to have Kaya anytime.
Yeah, Kaya.
Yeah, and at first,
but that's when you take Kaya down there, which you don't do very often.
So what you're saying is, in a perfect world, all of y'all would be cool and would link up and do it.
Because you, in my opinion, because you disappear more than you are present, it makes a lot more sense for us to have a relationship so that we don't have to rely on you to keep that relationship
that is
going.
Facts.
That's what would make sense to me. But
that's
because
what
of all the years of the damage, there's not even been a conversation between us.
Keep using this word.
Okay. but there's a lot of damages, and it really hurts me.
This isn't some sort of breakdown claim or something, my bro.
Kaya wants to have a relationship with her siblings. She wants that.
Well, she does. I know she does.
But she wants to have a better relationship, but she feels that you don't. There's a sister she hasn't met Laverne. Like, what the hell? Isn't she 4?
No, she's 3.
I'm just at that point where I feel like there's not been a lot of accountability. There's not been, you've done so much shit over the years. So much shit that I'm not going to say on camera.
Now what?
Laverne.
Yeah, don't test it. Listen, that's the end of part 1, guys. What she was saying, about having to form an alliance with the baby mums and things like that, so that in order for her daughter to have a relationship with her siblings, is bang on. I reached out. I have a relationship with my cousins, my aunties, all of that through me, because I reached out to the whole other side of the family that I grew up with as a kid, but then in my whole teenage years never saw them. In my early 20s, I saw them again. That's because my dad, because he wasn't around, that puts pressure, that makes it difficult to build a relationship with his side of the family, does it not? So I completely understand where she's coming from on that. Listen, I wasn't there in their relationship. I don't know, innit? I really don't know. But I'm sure when he was there, he was there and it was good, you know what I'm saying? But the point is, you weren't there, bro. The road thing ain't no excuse. You say, being rude ain't an excuse. Bro, hold your hands up and hold yourself accountable. You're only 34. It's not too late to make a difference. My dad's nearly 60. I think he's 60 this year, bro. It's done. Do you understand? It's done. He will die he'll die with regrets. Do you understand? He will die with regrets. 34 years old. You ain't got to take it that far. You ain't got to be that old and be regretful, bro. Do you understand? Make the change. But listen, anyway, that's the end of part 1, guys. I hope you lot enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts. Obviously, part 2 is going to be back in my normal setting, normal sofa, all of that gang shit. And yeah, man, I'll see you lot at the next video. Peace.